Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to practically demonstrate how to create hierarchy of directories in Java, and also I will demonstrate the usage of file.separator in Java. So let's get started. First, let's begin with a practical demonstration of creating the hierarchy of directories in Java. What I mean here is, for example, here we have a sample Java project. Under the Java project, using the program, I want to create a folder like this, say folder A. Okay, this is only one folder. Under this folder, I want to create another folder, say folder B. Folder B here is the subfolder of the folder A. Now, under this folder B, I want to create another folder, say folder C. This I want to achieve using the Java program. Okay, hierarchy of folders I mean. So at a time, I can create this hierarchy of folders in the Java projects using the Java programs. How that is possible? Let me demonstrate now. Right click on this SRC, create a new class, say demo class, select this public static void main. It will auto generate the main method. Now let's write the code. First of all, I will represent the folder paths. Okay, folder A, under that folder B, under folder C, right? So I'll write like this. Okay, string dars path is equal to like this. Okay, string drs path is equal to, in the double quotes I will say folder A double slash folder B double slash folder C. So under folder A I want to create folder B, under folder B I want to create folder C, and all at a time, guys. Okay, I don't want to create one by one, I want to create at a time. Fine, now we got the path of the folders that need to be created under this project. That's fine. Now how to represent these particular folders? For that, we need to create an object for the file class in Java. Okay, file dirs is equal to, since there are multiple directories here, I'm just naming this as dirs new file. Now hold the mouse on file and import this file from java.io, and here in this constructor provide this dirs path. We have successfully represented the hierarchy of folders in this dirs. Okay, using this dirs. Now we have to create them, guys. We have only represented, guys, we have not created. You see, if I run this program, nothing will happen, guys. If I run this program, right click, run as Java application, nothing will happen. If you refresh the project also, you'll not get any folders here. But how to create them actually? For that, this is the logic. If not of dirs dot exists, if this particular directories, that is hierarchy of directories, doesn't exist under the project, then create them. How to create? I have to say dirs. Okay, I have to say dirs dot mk. Instead of using mkdir, I'm going to use mkdirs, guys, because here we have a hierarchy of directories, not a single directory. That's why we have to use mkdirs. Okay, that's it. Now let me save this and run this, guys. Okay, once I run this, the hierarchy of directories will be created in this Java project, Java application. Run it. Yes, done. Now refresh this project. You see folder A is visible under this project. If you expand this, under this folder you got the subfolder folder B. If you expand that, under the folder B you got the subfolder folder C. You see a directory of folders got created. That's fine. Now what I want to do next is, I want to create a file not directly under the project, but I want to create that particular file under the folder C directly. How to create that? For that, guys, we have to create a file. Okay, we have to represent a file. Say file is equal to new file. Okay, like this I have to represent a file. So here there is a constructor, guys. Here we are going to use a different constructor. Okay, different constructor. Instead of only providing one value here, what we'll do here is, first we'll provide where the file has to be created. What is the path where the file has to be created? The file has to be created under this folder C. So I'll be giving this dirs. Okay, this is a representation of the folder C, right? The complete folder path. So I'll give this dirs here. After that, I'll say comma. Now in the double quotes, I'll provide the name and extension of the file that need to be created under the folder C. Say sample.txt file. Okay, this particular file I want to create under this hierarchy of folders, that is under the folder C, not under the project, guys. Okay, that's why I'm giving dirs here. But here this is just the representation, guys. But how to create that? Here we have to say if not of file dot exists. If this particular file doesn't exist, that means if this particular file doesn't exist, then create it. Okay, how to create that? You have to say file dot, This is a file, guys. So instead of mkdirs, we are going to use create new file. Okay, that's it. Done. The file will be created. Hover the mouse, instead of representing this, surrounding this try catch block, which will make the code look very complex. What I'm going to do is I'm just adding throws for now. But in real time, you just surround this with try catch. Fine. So now save this. Now right click, run as Java application. Once the program is run, right click here and refresh here. You see under folder C, sample.txt file, whatever we mentioned here got created. That's good. Fine. What next? So I have successfully demonstrated how to create hierarchy of directories in Java. Now the next part comes. I'm going to demonstrate the usage of file.separator in Java. What is this file.separator? So here, guys, in this dir's path, we have used double slash. Okay, double slash. This double slash is or will only work for this double slash will only work for Windows operating system. Okay, if you are trying to create such kind of directories in a project in a Windows machine using the Java program, you have to mention double slash. But if you want to create such kind of path in Mac machine or Linux machine, then double slash is not the right choice. What we have to do is we have to use something universal, guys. Okay, instead of this double slash, we are going to use something known as file dot separator. Okay, here I'm going to append it properly like this. Folder A plus, instead of double slash, I'm going to use file dot separator. Again here plus, again provide this inside the double quotes, and here again say plus, and instead of this we have to write file dot separator, and after that again say plus, and here we have folder C, right? That was missing, folder C. Okay, that's it. So this one is file dot separator. I'll just select this so that you will not get any issues. Fine. Folder A plus file dot separator, folder B plus file dot separator plus folder C. This is a universal representation of the double slash, guys. Okay, if you use double slash will only work for Windows machine. What about Linux and Mac machine? If you use the same program in Linux or Mac, this file dot separator will be same everywhere. So it's a universal separator. Instead of using double slash, try to use file dot separator wherever possible, guys. Okay, this will still work. We'll do one thing. I'll just delete all these folders and delete all these files and save these and run this. Let's see whether this is working still or not. Okay, without double slash, by using the file dot separator, we are able to create that folder structure and the file under the folder structure or not. Let it go. Right click, run as Java application. Let's see. The program has run successfully. You see there is nothing here. Now refresh here. You see you got a folder. Under that folder you got folder B. Under the folder B you got folder C. Under the folder C you got sample.txt. Okay, the file dot separator is a universal separator between the path. Okay, in the paths you can give file dot separator anywhere else. Okay, it will work in all the operating system. So that's all about the practical demonstrations of the topics that I mentioned here, guys. So thank you. Bye.